I'm gonna go live on my phone. Or I'm gonna...
Let's get into it, yeah.
Hey.
Bless your heart.
I
can't.
I have to update the Twitch app, so maybe I'm not doing it on my phone. Give me a hot second.
Bless your heart. Why is it doing that on Lay Twitch?
What are you talking about?
Are we okay? We're live.
Yeah, we should be.
We are. Okay. 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 Okay.
Yep, we're live. We're here.
Okay.
We're good.
All right. Okay.
Okay. All right. Okay.
Okay.
Say it again, Marcus.
Say it one more time for the people.
Let's get into some things. Let's tweet out some things.
Surprise show. Did we announce anything about it being on a Friday?
Tim. Yes, we did, Tim. You weren't
Clearly,
there
I haven't
yet.
been on the tweeter.
Exactly.
I apologize for my ignorance.
Bless your heart.
We should change our Twitter name to Live on Fridays.
No. Oh yeah, sure.
Yeah,
I'm
just shut me down.
I'm just ready to shut you down, Timmy.
when what I said made perfect sense. Like, sheesh. All right.
Immediately ready to come for your neck bone.
Yeah. Please allow me to spit facts and then be shut down for no reason.
Know how we said we could have come up with ideas today?
Yeah.
So puts forward in the show tonight. We could have talked about the Shikari getting banned from the Olympics thing too.
Let's do it.
Let's talk about it in the
last
intro.
Minute edition.
Or is there anything that we don't feel like's hitting?
Reactions,
no one's in the
why
chat.
not?
Oh
Reactions.
wait, Sarah's already in the chat. What's up, Sarah?
Sarah's in the
Hello,
chat.
Sarah.
Hello, Sarah.
How are you today, beautiful? Where are we at? Twitch.
I think we're gonna get a Sarah face reveal next week. We might.
Oh yeah.
I know what she looks like.
Okay, not for you, not for you guys. I mean for our other three fans.
On Friday night.
For Kevin.
Shout out Kevin. Cheers.
Miss you, Kevin.
Cheers to Kevin.
Since you
Sarah, I'm sorry, but Kevin's definitely my favorite of all of our followers. Not gonna lie.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. Same. But Sarah's our favorite.
Sarah's the fourth member. So
yeah,
okay.
exactly. No, fifth.
True.
Exactly.
Okay, bye. Don't leave.
Yikes! Come on, guys.
Driving her
I
away.
didn't say any of that, Sarah.
Driving her away.
Don't rope me in with that.
Since you've been like this.
All right.
I am almost finished. I'm almost finished.
I thought I got rid of JT. You can never get rid of him.
Make us some art, and then you can be.
Yeah, you have to contribute what he contributes, and maybe you can replace him.
Actually, Sarah for a while was captioning our TikToks for us. So
okay,
that requires a lot of effort that I was not willing to put in. So
it does require a lot of effort, and I respect that.
So I appreciate you, Sarah.
You guys, actually,
All
been
right,
here before.
so
I'm almost finished.
So Marcus is tweeting, and
I'm trying to figure out what this fucking title is again.
It's everything we're talking about.
I know. Can you read it off to me again? I got just literally the names of the people. So Lil Nas X,
Lil Nas, NCAA, Britney.
All of it.
Surprise.
All of it.
Surprise game. Also, Jack Harlow for a quick second, Twitter for a quick second. So.
Shikari.
You still tweeting it out?
Almost.
Because maybe I'll
And
maybe I'll tell somebody to come say hi.
Somebody.
Okay. It is okay. And now I need the YouTube link, and then I will be fully invested into whatever we have to talk about. Bless your heart.
What are you drinking tonight, DJ?
I'm drinking a.
Hey, come in.
You need another beer?
Not yet.
Pass him another beer. You don't want another beer? Oh my God, Tim. You're going slow. What's poppin'? What the fuck is up, JT?
Hey.
We out here drinking with the boys. Cheers. I am drinking some Jam Bar. It's a sweet white wine, not gonna lie.
Nice. What is it?
It's called Jam Bar. I don't know. I'll be looking at labels and I'm like, that was the coolest label they had, so I got it. So I was vibing.
Oh, geez.
Oh, is that corner? Oh my God, we got the whole boys squad here. Oh my God, you damn. Because you guys are here, we're missing views. I'm heartbroken.
No, it's okay. I got you guys covered. I got you on my phone.
That's what I'm talking about. Hey, that's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. Fuck yeah.
Turn the volume down.
The tweet is out. The tweet is out. What's going on, dummies?
I can't understand a thing with the noise, bro.
Marcus, what are you drinking? Nothing. Disappointing.
Here, I here to look pretty, and
That's what I'm doing.
Marcus, I got that Sunny Delight.
I wish I had Sunny Delight. Ways. Okay, I'm ready.
Okay, let's start the show then.
Oh,
when did Marcus get so handsome?
He's always been like
when?
that. Get out of here.
When?
You know better
When he
than
was
anyone.
born.
When?
Come on now.
He was born that gorgeous.
You know
Yeah.
better than anyone.
But not gonna lie, that forehead shining right now.
I have lights in front of me. Fucking idiot.
Ooh, great. You're flexing on your ex. We get it.
Look, it's okay.
All right, I'm ready.
All right.
Okay.
All right.
Let's get it started then.
Get out of
All
here.
right, have a good pod.
Thanks, guys.
Love you, boys.
Bye. Love you guys.
Hey,
Bye.
bring
Thanks,
another
JT.
drink.
Bye,
You
Connor.
want another beer?
Maybe like 20 minutes.
All right, in 20 minutes, I'll come back.
Make it 15.
All right, love you, boys.
Love you.
Set a timer.
All right.
Okay,
All right.
ready?
I'll
Yes.
switch back to my
Welcome.
headphones too.
Okay, ready? Sorry.
Yes.
Yes, I'm ready.
I'm Marcus.
I'm DJ.
And I'm Tim.
You're watching No Unavailable, your #1 music, entertainment, culture connoisseurs, coming to you live for another fine Saturday night.
Yes, sir. We hope you guys are doing well because we are great and ready to deliver another fantastic show.
Let's get into it with some new music. DJ, I want you to start us off
Yes,
this week.
sir.
What do you have to tell us about?
You already know, gang, what I'm about to talk to y'all about.
DJ.
If y'all haven't,
DJ,
what?
bass boosted.
Oh,
Oh,
my
yeah.
bad. Let me turn down. Let me relax real quick. Sorry, I got a little excited. Let me get my inside voice.
I'm just excited.
So if you guys have been living, sorry, if you haven't been living under a rock, you should have heard this song go everywhere. This song is on Twitter. This song is on TikTok. This song has been being made fun of. It has been scrutinized. It has weirdly been loved. Not by most, but if you haven't heard Red Light, Green Light by DaBaby, I just want you to listen to the first 10 seconds of it. I don't want you don't have to do anything else. You can just go and listen to the first 10 seconds. Sorry.
Sir Baby.
One
Somebody
second.
called him Sir Baby after this came out. Coming to you live from 1776 when this beat was made.
But yes.
They got Mozart on the
piccolo.
track. I don't know. Yeah, they got the piccolo player on the track. Honestly, like it's one of those beats that like you hate and love at the same time.
It was I like to look at it by like, how you want to look at the song. So it's like if you look at the song as like a rap song, you got to be like, why? But if you look at it like it's a sea shanty, if you look at it like this is a song that boys in the Pirate of the Caribbean just trying to vibe to on their way to I don't know, whatever pirates do, steal the next ship.
Yeah.
I can see them rocking a Sir Baby, I can see them having a good time.
I'm pretty sure SpongeBob played this song on his nose. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's him. They got him in the booth.
I heard.
Look, they got my
He's,
man Sponge in the booth. It's
That's
the
a hard
Yeah,
beginning.
he's
feature to get.
credited.
Yeah,
They
that's a hard
credited
feature to
him
get.
and Davy Jones. are on
Look.
it.
Big deal.
It was the bikini bomb.
Stepped up the, the features on this album.
Look, we know it'll go
Yeah,
down in
Sarah
any
even
Bikini
said
Bottom
that.
club.
It's like a SpongeBob the Baby collab. It literally
Love it.
is. Yeah, they got Davy Jones. They got the Flying Dutchman. They're all there. They're all part of it.
Now, have you guys actually listened to more than 1 minute of the song?
No,
No.
siree. If I get a Twitter clip and it makes you feel that strongly in the
yeah.
opposite direction, I do not play it.
And I do feel bad because I know this is my segment. This is my area of new music, but I have not listened to the full version of that song.
There's no reason that you had to, so don't feel obligated, my dude.
I was like, I literally have only heard
no reason feel obligated.
The first maybe 30 seconds of that song, and then that's literally it. And like, maybe there was more to listen to going forward, but I just don't think I can listen to that beat consistently for 2.5 minutes.
Yeah, it's like you can't take him seriously for that long.
Exactly.
Yeah. No, most definitely. I loved the TikToks. I made fun of it though. Whoever called him the infant killed me. Literally killed me. Like THEE, like the infant.
Megan the infant.
It killed me.
It's the infant. That's actually that's really funny.
So since you didn't listen to it, you don't have like, what would you
check it out for the memes. It's a meme song.
It's a meme song.
It's a meme song. Check it out for the memes. What else? Anything else? On
that? Oh, I told you, like, depending on how you want to listen to it, that's how good it will be.
The beat is quite exquisite, one might say.
Got it.
My favorite TikTok was a very limp George Washington dancing to this song, as with the caption was, "When you just signed a Declaration of Independence."
Yes,
and
he's just going off on
yeah.
it.
One of my favorite TikToks.
So moving on for a second, guys, I'm wearing a mint green.
Okay.
Number.
It is very nice. Very bright in the camera, though.
Yeah.
Mind your business.
I thought it was white.
It's not white. It's mint green.
Oh, I see it. I got it.
It's nice. Or seafoam. It's seafoam. Seafoam.
That's even better.
Seafoam. Yep.
Okay.
Yep. Anyway, I just want to let you guys know because I'm trying. Like this is like a preview for like when it actually could pop out in it.
A new shirt to collect.
I just gotta
town.
Just because I didn't get
the waters right now.
Yeah, I didn't get a chance to like let the people know, but like I got a Shein. What's it called? Haul, like clothing haul, like.
Okay. Oh, you want a Shein? Okay.
10 items. Have to send 4 of them back.
Oh yeah, Shein don't be hitting. They're so hard to like. They like literally. It's so hard for them to get your like size right. Like it's something about Shein. It's like I don't know.
Yeah,
you be wearing them and
it's
you're
almost
like
half. Honestly,
it's almost half.
That's a little suspect.
And one of them was a bag, like a kind of just like a canvas bag to kind of just hold around or just carry around and like have put stuff in. So really like pack? 4 out of 9. No, not a not a fanny pack. I have my fanny pack over there. It's fanny pack season. Okay.
Who do you get your fanny packs from? Because I've been thinking about a good brand for a fanny pack.
I literally don't even worry about the brand. It's all about the utility and all about the look. Like I needed one when I was in Philly, and we stopped there. We were in a parking garage right across the street. There was a Target. I didn't even need a fanny pack, but I needed I had too much stuff in my hand. Like I had like this.
You just needed something.
I need a bag. I kept looking around.
Yeah.
This fanny pack was like perfectly placed, and I was like, smash that off the
shelf.
You ever wear them like this?
Yeah.
I want those.
There's 2
those
moments
are ones
that you can give. It's like,
I have a friend that she wears them like that, and I'm like,
I know,
Sarah.
I know why you said no, Shein. I know, I'm aware, I know, but also think about this, okay? I'm not proud of it. Okay? I'm not proud of it.
Wait, why don't we like them?
They're the worst. They're Fashion Nova, Shein, like all of them, all the fast fashion brands we don't do.
Okay.
But
you had to send 4 of them back, so clearly they're not the best.
This is why we don't do them.
Yeah. Okay.
No, but this is why.
I'm on board.
I have not bought clothes in so long. Okay. Well, that's a lie.
I just bought clothes.
Yeah, exactly. That's a lie.
Marcus, you're a liar. You're a liar.
So let me. Okay. I've just recently got a job, right? And in the time that I did not have a job, and like all of school, I was barely buying clothes because expensive. Right?
One shirt a year.
Right. Now
one pair of shoes every 4 years.
I'd rather do that and buy quality things, but also I don't think that there's a place to shop ethically. I don't think there is a single place on this earth, whether you get secondhand, whether you get thrift store, whether you get anything. I don't think there's a single place to get shop ethically. I think there's more ethical things you can do than not. And Shein's like on the list of things the worst. So I acknowledge that I contributed to the world ending. But I just saw the ocean on fire yesterday or today. So we're there.
Sorry.
No, I'm kidding.
People are shooting
Um,
fireworks outside my house very loudly.
That's okay. We
if
can
you
barely
guys
hear it.
have
It's
to hear
fine.
it.
It's like
Okay.
4th of July weekend. But all in all, I won't be shopping at Shein again. So how about that, Sarah? Like I won't be doing it again.
Especially if you had to return all that stuff.
It's
Come on.
awful. It's awful.
I can't believe the ocean was on fire today. I just saw that video too. I was like, what the hell?
Awful.
Yeah, I didn't even know that was like allowed. Like
It happens when oil pipes burst.
scientifically.
Well, here's the thing. Yeah, it's like it bursts, and I know like oil leaks and everything leaks. Like this shit, like
Yeah.
there's
It's
metric
gushing,
tons or whatever,
yeah.
gushing. Yeah, but like, how does it get set on fire? Like, help me there.
Because the oil is on top of the ocean, and then the oil on top of the ocean is on fire.
What was the fire? Like, I'm
Yeah,
trying.
what was the
where did
spark?
where was the
Oh, where
ignition?
the
right?
ignition?
That's
like,
true. How did
where
it
was
light on
that?
fire? It was an
Some guy was-
explosion.
some
I thought
guy
it
was-
burst. I read
wouldn't
an
that just be
article that
like-
it burst, like it exploded open. or
Wouldn't that
something
be like water pressure though that makes it burst?
I mean, pressure can still cause friction and fire, can it? I'm pretty sure. I'm
Maybe.
not a
I guess
scientist.
friction, man. I don't want to make myself sound dumb.
No, I'm not a
in
scientist,
4K
so-
like that live right now. So I have
I don't know.
It looks like they're shooting cannons outside of my house right now. They're really going off. I'm like, what is this?
It's okay.
Fucking
I actually
1734?
can't really
Can't
hear
even
them.
hear it.
So.
Okay,
Yeah,
so let's get into
they're
some
gonna play
things.
some
So,
DaBaby for the fireworks.
yeah, so DJ talking about that. So
I
Tim,
know,
what
I'm about to.
My bad.
Yeah, I actually got a song. I heard today actually. A song. It's a oddly enough that we were just talking about like the whole Pop Smoke and like posthumous releases. A Mac Miller feature just came out.
Mm.
Don't know if you guys heard
Nike.
about that. Yeah, so it was a Ty Dolla Sign and DVSN. You've never heard
Division,
of
yeah.
that? Yeah, Division.
He was on
I've never heard
Drake's
of him.
album before.
Was he?
Mhm.
Which one?
Is his name DVSN and he's called Division?
Division, just without the
without the
the
eyes
vowels.
and like without the vowels, yeah.
Yeah, just syllables. Division.
Um,
I get it, but I don't know.
I think he was
Uh,
on More Life. I think.
Okay.
Or maybe even
no. That sounds right. His voice kind of sounded familiar, so I believe that.
Yeah. Anyway, go ahead.
But yeah, they have a song called "I Believed It" with Mac Miller, and like, it was pretty good. It was cool to hear like a Mac Miller
It's always gonna be cool
feature,
to
like a
hear
new
them, you
thing.
know? And I'm not even.
But I don't know.
mad
It
at
always does make me feel weird when I hear stuff like that, because like, he's been gone for a while now. Like, how long were they sitting on that?
Did you guys hear about the new movie they're making?
Yeah.
Where it's gonna be called like, I don't know, Good News, but it's supposed to be like
his last album title.
Yeah, so it's supposed to be like a story about like a troubled rapper that dies early, but they're not saying it's Mac Miller.
And his brother was like, "Cut that shit out."
Like,
They
just
had-
say it's him, or at least like don't do it if
That's
it's not.
so
I don't
So
really
they,
weird.
so they
respect.
changed
I'm
the title
guessing
as
his-
of today.
They
Yeah,
changed
I'm
the title.
guessing his-
Really?
I'm guessing his people didn't like that, so they changed it. And-
I mean, that's kind of wild, you know. Like if you're gonna make
Yeah.
it that close to the story, but then also name it his album title, like that's
Yeah.
ridiculous.
Yeah, that is.
Um,
Nice. But I don't know. The song overall was pretty good. I liked it. I would say check it out,
Speak-
especially if
speaking
you're a big
of-
Mac Miller fan.
Can we quick tangent? Pull aside, pull over real quick.
Yeah,
Why
yeah. I'm already
do-
done. So
Okay, cool. Why do these directors, filmmakers, all that stuff? Why do you guys make movies about stuff that we know what it's about, and then you go sit up here and lie in my face, sit in my face, and just lie and say it's not about the thing that we know it's about?
The bag.
why? Because we are talking about it right now. That's why.
Because of the bag.
Sure. And I don't like the way you were in my ear like that.
And I
That's
don't
what
think
more.
I'm guessing that they didn't have they weren't
I don't
allowed
like the way you were in
to
my ear
this
like
that.
that.
I don't like it either. So
Sorry,
and I don't have
sorry,
I don't have a physical mic to speak into now. So
Y'all, I was speaking into these for weeks, not weeks, but like shows.
Is
Like,
the mic still your prop right now?
no, it is now fully a thing now.
Okay.
But like what? Anyways, I'm sorry.
Google says the underwater pipe caused the fire. So
So
DJ,
I guess
you're
friction.
right somehow.
Frick.
So I told you I saw an article that said something about the pipe exploded.
Science, yeah,
cool.
because
It's
science.
To drink.
All
My
right,
song-
Marcus, what
Yeah.
have you been listening to?
Guys, honestly, I've been listening to Planet Her nonstop. I cannot lie to you. I
Oh
cannot
my
make
god,
it
it's so good. I've been
So
can't
listening
make a
to it
thing.
nonstop too, Marcus. Oh,
Yeah.
I go to
So-
sleep
I
Planet
was-
Her.
I
Drive
was
Planet Her.
struggling to find something, but I thought this song was good enough to talk about it. So
But I feel like
But I
I
agree.
listened to
Planet
something
Her has been
else. Oh,
slapping.
let me give you something. Okay, so I'm gonna give you a little bit of a Planet Her review. I'm already tweeted about it, but I kind of just want to get my thoughts on here on this music show. Music and more. But one thing I want to point out though, I just peeped that Iggy Azalea of all people released a bop. It's
Oh,
it's,
she's coming.
it's an early bop.
Okay, Iggy coming
It's early
back.
bop.
Look, let's
It
not
was
forget that
not.
she gave us Fancy. Okay.
Sir, if you're still calling back to Fancy, like
Look, Fancy was a good song. Don't say her and disrespect Fancy.
I'm
and
not
let's
saying,
not-
I'm saying
In
you're disrespecting her by
2013?
saying
Exactly. That's what I'm
I'm
saying.
saying you're disrespecting her by only calling Fancy one of the, remember she gave us Fancy, like she's given
Yeah,
us
8
stuff
years
since.
ago she
Yeah.
gave us that.
Here's the thing.
What bops has she given us since?
I'll give it to you actually, because I was just looking at her YouTube.
No, just remind me. Yeah.
I was just looking at her YouTube earlier today because I remember some of the. So one song that I remember she gave us like 2-3 years ago was this song called Sally Walker. Like
I do
Little
remember
Sally
that song.
Walk,
Yeah.
like that was really.
I
that
do
was really
remember
fire.
that.
I really enjoyed that one.
I mean, she had Problem,
Um,
but that wasn't even her song.
Oh my god, you're again 2013. Like please.
Look, that's all the Iggy I know. That's all the Iggy I care
then
about.
Follow me and I'll allow you. I'll take you on a journey, okay? Because she's given us a couple little mini bops since then. I'm trying to pull it up though.
I don't know if you guys knew this, but she is a XXL alumni. Did you know that?
Oh wait, what year was she?
2013
Oh, she was 2013. Makes sense.
or 2012. Yeah, one of the two.
Hold on.
That could be a fun
I
segment.
remember because when she
Maybe
was
I'll
on it,
list
it was
off
like a
some-
major thing that she
She had that
was
song
on
with
it.
J Lo back in the day.
It was a big deal, like a problem. Cream was fun. Cream was fun.
I think she was on it the same year as Mackle.
Guys, Cream was fun.
I don't know if I heard that one.
That was with Tyga. That was fun. That was a
Oh,
bop.
maybe
That
I
was something
did.
for the
I think I do
summertime. That
remember
was
a
something
song
the
with
girls
her and
get up
Tyga.
to. That then there was shoot, there wasn't like that many bops, but like there was a couple. You know what I mean? Like she was in talks.
I think
Every 4 years she'll drop a bop.
Look, I think Marcus is giving Iggy too much credit. I think she
No,
had her
no.
time.
I was just peeping game. I'm trying to give her credit where it's due because I was peeping game.
Okay.
And so anyway, so she comes out with the song, and it's called "I Am the Strip Club" or something like that. Now I love a strip club anthem. Is this a strip club anthem? I don't think so. Here's what it actually is. Here's what it actually is. Because strip club anthems sound exactly what I know what a strip club anthem sounds like. That's not what a strip club anthem sounds like. Even though it's called "I Am the Strip Club," it's very much giving like house, like voguing.
Turn your house into a strip club.
like voguing, like this is gonna be played at like a ball.
A soiree.
Yeah,
A soiree.
so
What, a tango?
It's fine. For the people that know, they know. For the people that know, it's fine. But anyway, so this is fun. Check it out. But moving on to more important things, to be honest, Doja and SZA.
Yes.
SZA just did a live performance, of live performances of her songs that she has, and just hearing her live again, I'm just anytime SZA is just on a mic, it's amazing. SZA also previewed the song called T-Shirt that she's like been teasing for months now. I think it's the last, if anybody's been peeping, SZA's come out with music videos and then she'll give us a snippet of the next song that she wants to release. So check for, what was the last one? Good Days, Go on Good Days, and then at the end, T-Shirt is at the end of that. She gave us a little bit of T-Shirt on the live performance.
Okay.
Very good. I love that song, and I haven't even heard it in full yet. And lastly, again with the Doja, quick, I start the album. Now I love the album, right? It's not her best album. Hot Pink is better than this. I'm just gonna say what it is, right?
Have
Hot Pink is
either
better.
of you listened to the deluxe yet?
Yeah,
I have not.
Okay.
I have.
Just curious.
But I don't have
need to
strong
talk
feelings about
it,
the
but-
deluxe yet.
Yeah, it's like 4 more songs. Like
Yeah, and one of them's You Right Extended, which amazing.
Yeah.
Actually has a rap verse on it. But anyway. I started from Get Into Ya. I don't listen to Woman and Naked. I like Woman. I don't really care for Naked.
I
don't
like
really
Woman. Don't
I like
skip
Woman, but I just don't play Woman. Like I like it. Like
Okay.
And I don't play the Young Thug song because I listened to it like 1 or 2 times and it didn't grip me, and I was just like, forget it.
Look, y'all hating on Payday. I didn't think Young Thug was gonna hit them notes. I ain't gonna lie to you. And he tried.
Surprised me.
He tried. You know what I mean? And
I think
the
his
hook,
voice wasn't cracking like it normally does on that song.
The hook-
That's all I'm gonna say.
the hook of Payday was very catchy too. I think that that hook of Payday gets stuck in my head.
I started with Get Into Ya,
Which is gas. Absolute
Yeah, that
gas.
is
it's
a gas song.
fun song to listen to. Then I go down the list and I get all the way until right before Alone. I don't really care for Alone. But yeah, listen, Been Like This, fire. Get into it if you haven't already. Ain't Shit, of course it's fire. We've been heard that. We heard it for that was one of those songs like Lil Nas where she puts it on Instagram Live like months and months and months before. You know what I mean? We've been knew about that song, but it's still great. Still holds up. I've been like this. I said, I don't do drugs with Ariana. Every time Ariana comes in, I'm just like, she knew what to do and she did it.
Yes.
Like,
Understood the assignment.
She says, this is what she says, okay? she says, eat it from the back, got me purring like I'm Doja Cat. I was like,
and I love that too because Doja like makes an Ariana reference and get into
yeah.
And it's almost like a
exactly call and response a little bit. And yeah, just all of it so much
she
fun.
would have been better on Imagine, but
no. Options
is fire. That was like my favorite from the start, honestly.
Yeah, just fun stuff. I've really been enjoying. Oh, You Right, amazing.
Skip.
Need to Know is still good. How is You Right a skip?
I've been told you Right is a skip. I've been told y'all You Right is a skip for me.
You're bug. See, you're always late to the game.
You're missing
always bugging.
out.
You're always like the last.
And you're missing
to get
out.
everything. How is You Right a skip?
Was You Right a single, or am I just?
I think
it,
the Weeknd
released on the same day as the album as a single, like with the music video.
I think the Weeknd just has been ruining music for me.
This coming from the person that listened to what was the song called with Save Your Tears remix and could not get it out of your head. What are you talking about?
Look, what am I'm talking about? I don't like the Weeknd that much is what I'm talking about. I only like the Save Your Tears remix because Ariana was on it. I don't even like Save Your Tears original song. What exactly? Like you look dumbfounded. Like I'm saying something different. Like I didn't even like the original "Save Your Tears."
Like
the Weeknd was not necessary. The Weeknd don't be necessary.
DJ's just saying shit,
just to say something, just say shit, just to say shit. What do I say?
Look,
I've
never claimed myself as a fan of the Weeknd. I don't understand why you assume
the Weeknd has talent on days. Pun intended. It wasn't intended, but it was there.
I liked one era of the Weeknd. I was a Starboy era, and I've never liked any. I didn't like any
of
other
all
songs.
the eras.
That was like any other era.
I did enjoy the Starboy era a lot. Not gonna lie, I just really love Starboy. Not gonna lie, and I like. There's some good album. Well, yeah, there are also a lot of good songs in that album too. I like that whole album.
Name them.
But that's
I didn't say that. I'm just saying Starboy was the era for you, like of all eras.
Look,
anyway, continue. We don't need to stay here too long. And lastly, I said what I need to say. Check out the Doja Cat album if you haven't already. Get into it. Yeah. I'm just full of it today. Look at this one because I'm tired of him. Let's move on.
All right. Get your timers out.
Can you get it down?
Yes, I'll put the timer on. Oh, never mind.
I got it.
It's time for the
shot clock.
Right.
Should I set this up first?
Say what? Yeah, set it up. Sure.
Like set up like what happened for the people, and then like get into it. Like, let's set it up.
Get into it.
Yeah, set it up.
Okay. So this is the shot clock. I'll start there. So this is the shot clock. Bringing it back from last week. This is a fun segment we do to kind of keep it cute and concise for the people, giving our takes on what's been happening in the world, and then we do it in under a minute. And if we can't, we have to drink. And that's it. Let me go get a Coke because I have one.
A Coke.
It's better than nothing. I don't want to air sip, so we're back.
Yeah, whatever.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I kind of want to refill my wine too, but I don't want to leave you here alone, Timmy.
Yeah, I'm gonna get
Okay, so I got something. I'm sorry.
Did you even leave your room?
Something to drink, huh?
Did you even leave your room?
It was in my room.
Oh, but it sounds like how did you get that Coke that fast?
I'm getting my peons to fetch me a beer for the shot clock.
I don't have peons. How can I get more wine? Okay,
Excuse
I
me,
guess
anyway.
I'm gonna briefly be
Shot
back.
clock.
I hope they're watching and heard me.
Shot
My
clock.
peons.
Guys, shot clock. Under a minute. I already said that part. Now for the setting up the Jack story. Twitter ran with a moment on the BET red carpet where Jack Harlow interrupted Sweetie giving an interview.
Going to normal. Is that like I was at normal?
That's okay.
All right.
They really hurt you.
Face?
Just the thing.
Sorry, I'm not supposed to say the answer on Twitch.
You can say whatever you want, JT.
Say whatever you want.
Nope.
Yeah, so he interrupted her on the red carpet and basically was like, hey, yo, mama, how should giving all that wordy, giving all that talk. And yeah, so let's give a take on basically this is gonna be the shot clock on like, let's talk about what happened, give like rate the approach, like rate the approach, and then give like kind of your take on like what you think that she kind of came away with it, because some people have different interpretations of what really happened on that carpet. So we want to hear what y'all have to say.
And everyone's been talking about this photo of the two of them.
Mm-hmm.
Him like looking back at her, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
That like I feel like that was what went around first, and then there was like their discussion. So DJ, can you start us off tonight?
You want me to start us off? Okay.
Yeah, with Jack Harlow and Sweetie on the red carpet. So whenever you are ready, my friend. And actually, are you ready?
I'm ready.
I'm like way too close to the camera. I don't like that.
You were perfectly close enough for the camera. Okay, ready?
No, I'm not. All right, 3, 2, 1, go.
All right. So shout out my man Jack Harlow for having the balls, the gumption to just, he's walking on the red carpet. He happens to see Sweetie. She's literally getting interviewed at the time. She literally is busy doing something. He decides to lean in and put his head in the situation and is like, hey, how you doing? Like, part of me was like, damn, bro, back up. Another part of me was like, okay, let's see how it goes. So I started off watching the video. I was like, okay, he got a little bit of a smoothness to him. Like, he knows how to talk to women. He's he's a fellow Pisces, so we usually know how to maneuver a conversation. So he was trying to figure it out. He was trying to shoot a shot with Sweetie, and I honestly respect it. I mean, he saw a situation where he saw a woman that is somewhat successful in the rap game right now, and he saw opportunity to get to know her, see if maybe they can get some collaboration in the studio or in the bedroom. Let's see what happens. Shout out Jack Harlow, he got it.
I feel like the last warning you should give is 10 seconds, because then
Okay.
you know what I mean. Like that.
Okay, so not hold up the 3, 2, 1.
Mm-hmm.
Would you like to go next, Marcus?
Sure.
Okay.
Okay, ready?
Give us your minute. Go.
Yeah, in 3, 2, 1, go.
This approach from young Jack Harlow would have been good if she wasn't in an interview. I think that's the only problem here. I think it's actually better than hitting somebody up on the DM and being like, hey, yo, miss, like, blah, 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 and or like shooting a weirdo shot, even though she, Sweetie, has said that the way that she used to talk, or that her and Quavo talked, was that he dropped like a diamond or ice snowflake in her DMs. Like, that's really, Anyway, he decided to bring that to her front door, which I can appreciate. I just think the only thing is like, she's on this red carpet and the shade room is messy, and they can turn that into, oh, she's talking to him when she just got a relationship that I'm sure that she probably doesn't even want to mix and tangle those things. So I think keep it cute, do it off of the interview, and that's it. Okay, good, because I did not want to get shot.
We're gonna wait for his 5 seconds.
All right. Well, can one of you guys give me a timer?
Yes, I got you.
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay.
3, 2, 1, go.
All right. So this man, Jack, is thirsty. He's out here just with all these like women in like rap, because this is not the first time we've seen him do something like this. I don't know if you guys have ever seen the video of him on Instagram Live, and like Doja Cat requests to join, and then she joins in, and he's trying to chat her up for like 30 seconds, and then she's like, all right, I gotta go, and then she leaves, and he just goes, she's so bad, or something like that, like immediately after. And I immediately thought of that after seeing this video. I think it's hilarious that he did that. This man is a goofball, but like just worked his way to the top of the, like, I'm not gonna say the top, but like worked his way to very high up in rap right now. And like, I just think it's very funny that, like, you know what? I respect the balls it took for him to just go up to Sweetie and just start talking to her like that. I think that is hilarious. And I hope it works out for him, I hope she hits him back.
Love it.
Best time.
Run it back. How are we feeling about the shot clock?
I haven't taken a shot yet, so
that's good. Okay, so Lil Nas X performance. I wanted this to be a shot clock because I want us to give these takes and get out. Here's why. He's already shook the table before, so like let's just say what needs to be said and let's get it done.
Marcus,
so let's go first.
Okay,
Marcus, you want to lead us off?
I got the timer. Okay, DJ, start us off.
He started off the
Okay,
first time.
fine.
You start off.
I'll start us off.
Yeah, start off the next
Jesus, get a
I'll press
timer.
the timer.
Count me in.
3, 2, 1.
All right, so these people are just like not understanding this man. Like, just let him be. The people coming at him for just like kissing people on stage. Even I don't even remember who it was, but someone was like saying, like, who was it that said they were like not proud to be an American because of him? Like,
Aya's
what the
daughter.
hell? Like, yeah, what the hell are you out here preaching?
My neck, my back, daughter.
Yeah, are you kidding me? Like, just because it's literally like stop. Like, you might as well just write on your forehead that you're homophobic. Like, good Lord, it is ridiculous. Let this man be. I think him expressing himself is like amazing, and I honestly, he's putting in so much more work than all these other people are performing. The costumes were beautiful. Like his I loved the Egyptian theme, and I love how he said like people are still calling him satanic, and he's like, I'm past that. I'm in my Egyptian phase now. Like, I love that. That is such a vibe. I love it. I'm done. I hope I didn't say I'm done after the time. Because I would drink for that. I would drink for that if you guys.
Hey, Marcus. I'm only giving 5-second warnings from now on, so you guys can drink.
No, we said 10.
Fine.
Okay,
Do
just
10.
10, no 30.
No.
Just 10.
No, do 30, do 10, but then don't do anything after that.
Okay.
Go.
You got it, boss.
Yeah.
DJ, are you going or am I going?
I'm going.
I mean, timer wise.
I'll go. I'll do it. 3.
You got
2.
it, boss.
Wait. Hold on. Because I need to get my
2.
train of thought, like what I want to start with.
1.
Stop.
5, 4,
Go.
3.
Oh, okay.
2, 1.
Look, once again, Lil Nas X is shaking the table and making everybody mad. Love that. Here's the thing. The BET Awards, is the BET Awards a joke? Yeah, because they're just now like listening to the people and including voices and experiences of other Black people that, you know, they have very clearly set aside and not shed the light on, even though they have been popping in the past. I think about the Pose cast and more. I don't know. For this in particular, I like the moment because it really did do what it was supposed to do. It made everybody mad. It got everybody in their feelings, and it showed how hypocritical they all are, because in the same stage, we have the City Girls doing what they did, twerking all about. Megan twerking all about. Nothing said about that. DaBaby doing the mess that he did, has girls splitting legs wide open on the same stage. These people are so hypocritical. It's hilarious. But we know they're mad. Stay mad, and I love to see it. Push boundaries. Lil Nas X. Let's move on.
Marcus, I didn't even give you a 10-second. You stopped perfectly on time. I was trying to mess you up there. And you still did it. You still did it.
DJ.
Okay, someone set me up.
I got you in 3, 2, 1, go.
So I'm kind of going to piggyback a little bit off of what Timmy T said earlier. He was mentioning the performance. I feel like it slept on a little bit, the amount of performance this man really gives us. Like, he really is in this phase where he's like, you know what, I'm going to give you guys this era, then I'm going to give you guys this era, and I'm going to give you guys this era, and he's going to still be a Lil Nas X regardless. And I think it's really awesome to see him like coming through and giving us these different situations and these different scenes and showing us how talented he can be as a performer and also like a creator. Because if you didn't know, like, he's actually like one of the deals he made with his record label is that he's ahead of his like creative ideas. Like, that's why he's in charge of most of his music videos and like how he brands himself, because he's just such a creator in regards to like what he wants to do in his career. And I think it's really nice to see kind of like this trajectory of what he had planned and what he wanted to do. And now that it's like coming into fruition, it's just really nice to see, like, you know, that he's actually defending the things that he wanted to do in his career, like from early beginnings.
Whew, 1 second. You were really pushing the boundaries.
Let's take all a ceremonious situation.
Sip.
Again, if you can
Ceremonious. You want me to chug the rest of my wine?
Yeah. No, not chug. Doesn't
For Marcus.
Tim have things to do?
Yep. DJ, take a sip. Take a sippy.
Let's just say that was a beer.
Let's say that was a beer.
Anyway,
beer.
It was. I wasn't looking.
Cool. All right. So what is
our final shot clock?
Lead the way.
Oh,
wait.
Fun.
I forgot we had another one.
Fun. This one's fun.
I don't really know what I'm gonna say, but if you want me guys to go, if you guys want me to go.
Oh, I am about to
first.
blast with
I'll set the tone.
Okay.
Yes. Okay. 3, 2, go.
The mess I am about to get
Wait,
into.
we didn't
even say what it was. Okay, I'll set it up. I'll set it up.
Set the tone.
Okay,
Set
fine,
the
Marcus.
tone. Somebody set the tone, please. It's not gonna be me.
Do you want to set it up, Marcus?
Go ahead.
Okay, so if you guys haven't seen, there's been some tweets fluttering around. So there is a potential new addition to Twitter, which is now Trusted Friends. Other apps have done this, such as Facebook or Snapchat or Instagram. They all have a closest friend category, and now Twitter is finally catching on board as Twitter is late to everything. And now I am very excited to actually be able to do this, and I guess we'll explain why we're excited. So, Marcus, you ready to start it off? Let's go.
Go.
3, 2, 1.
The mess that I am about to get into, folks. Here's the thing. I've actually thought about this. There's a more nuanced take here because my first thought here was, oh, I can't wait to like only have a couple people or like even nobody, to be honest, like really, on my this private like friend story, whatever, or friend timeline, just like talk shit. But really, I thought about it. I already do that. And also Twitter, like people that are on Twitter mostly already do that. Like if you're on there, you're kind of already like talking shit and it's like just to whoever sees it. So now I'm thinking maybe this is good for the people that like want to be like low key about it. I think that I'll have a timeline for like the spam and then a timeline for like, you know, the real fired off tweets. Like I you know what I mean? But for the most part, I'm willing to like spread it wide and I don't care, not spread it wide, but fire it all off and I don't care who sees. Okay.
You have way too much time left. So I should make you drink.
That's
for that
fine.
one.
I'll go a little bit more. I love it, and I'm happy that they're making it, and they're too late with everything. But I'm happy that they're doing this. Bye.
Okay. I'm gonna just bye.
All right. You want to go
All
next, DJ, or should I go?
I'll go next. Doesn't matter.
Okay.
Somebody got to set me up.
3, 2, 1, go.
Oh, I'm about happy as hell about this Trusted Friends, guys. Not gonna lie. I just like the idea of having. I've never liked the idea of using like Finsta or like having my closest friends on Snapchat. But like, the fact that I can like have like 20 people on my Twitter and I can just tweet like literally the first thought that comes to my head, like I just know my closest friends. I can just literally throw it out there and be like, fuck it, like and see if they have anything else to say about it or how they want to react about it. I feel like it's like it'll allow me to have so much more Twitter freedom for like the people who I don't want to like maybe for a sub if I want to subtweet, but I don't want that person to see my subtweet. I feel like that's the coolest part about it. You know what I mean? I feel like if I just don't feel like dealing with the drama, but I really have some shit to say, but I want other people to see it and not that person in general, there can be some shady stuff about it, but I'm excited to see what this can mean and how shady I can get with it. So that's my take on it on Trusted Friends on Twitter. But have a good time.
Run my time back. Run my time back.
Run my time back.
Run my time back.
Now you can't run your time back. You had your minute.
Run my time back.
You wanted to go first.
And Timmy apparently doesn't even want to say all this. So like, run my
I
time
actually
back.
do have something.
All right, go ahead.
Okay, 3,
Run my time back after this.
2, 1.
Okay, I'm taking this a completely different angle. This is a big opportunity for the three of us to do a lot of note unavailable shit posting that we wouldn't want potential fans to see, but the people that are already close with us to see like us be dumb and funny, and that like if once you already know us, you can like get on board and like mess around and that kind of shit. But if you're someone from the outside looking in, it would be kind of whack. So I'm actually excited. I hope they make this a thing because like imagine like if we like get like affiliate on Twitch or something like that, right? And anyone that subs like becomes like our trusted friends or whatever on Twitter, and we can like send out little things or little like ahead of the game kind of shit. I feel like this kind of elevates that from the content creation aspect, so I'm kind of hyped for that. Also, I'll probably shit post a lot on Twitter a lot more now, knowing that I can make it for just trusted friends. So that's dope.
Love that.
You have
Run it
5
back.
seconds left.
Run it back for Marcus.
Run it
I
back.
guess.
Fine. You got another minute. Go, Marcus.
But you have to drink because this is
That's
going
fine.
over
That's
a
fine.
minute.
That's
Yes.
fine.
Legally.
That's fine.
And since you don't have an actual drink next week, you have to take a real shot.
Fine.
Go.
I'm holding you to it.
Fine. What are y'all losers out here? One, subtweeting. Here's the thing. Subtweeting is always fun, but subtweeting is fun because the person can see it and they have to think, was that shit about me? That's why it's fun. 2, why are y'all like, okay, from the people that like I've kind of like interacted with, it's all mess. Like it's just all fun. That's what Twitter is about. Like that's why it's funny. That's why it's messy. You just kind of say what's out there, and it's like, it's like, oh, is this gonna get me fired? Like, is this gonna get me like who's a friend? Is this gonna like you just kind of go out there? So for those that like are too pussy to hold back tweets that you feel like, oh, I'd love to like say this behind closed doors. Why? Don't bring it over here. Bring it over to your Instagram close friends story. Do that. If you want to hold back all this stuff you have to say. And I love the fact, and here's the last thing. This is why I don't do a private account, because private accounts love to talk shit behind a wall. Why are you behind a wall? That's what this is about to be. And now I'm kind of against it, even though I'm here for it. I like the option, but I'm against the the implementation for the people like you two. I don't care if I'm running past time. I don't care.
Yeah, you're a little
Lexi,
past
I
now,
don't
but you
care.
know, you hear the timer in the
This-
background.
This is for people that are too to not stay behind those words already. I just feel like that's what you have to do. So period. Anyway.
I mean,
Why
Mark,
are
it's
you
just like
saying
real life.
me?
There are people who are confrontational. There are people who are passive aggressive. You know, and that's what
What do you mean?
that's what Twitter Trusted will be. What did Tim even say? Tim
spoke
literally was
about it
talking
from
about
I
no one
spoke
available.
about it
For
from a
DJ, but
brand-
it was for Tim too.
I spoke about it from a brand aspect.
Love
Why
that,
are you
Tim.
coming
Love
at
that,
me?
love that. It's still-
I was trying to give a take. I was trying to give a
Why-
shady take. I was trying to give a take of shadiness. I'm sorry.
Honestly, no,
I don't even
Right.
subtweet.
Stand by your team.
DJ, I'm not there yet. What did I say? What did I
You didn't
say?
say anything except
Then
the last
get-
part.
then-
The
what'd I
last part you
say?
said was, "I'm gonna do a lot more shit posting on Twitter." Just do it now.
I don't even use Twitter though. Is the thing.
Exactly. So then, what are you talking
So
about? Like,
I'm probably
then what
not
is
going to
this?
shitpost even
Just
once they
like-
make this feature. 'Cause
Just
I-
like when it came out with
Children.
Twitter stories, which like or Twitter fleets or whatever, which like fine, like I'm glad it's there, but like I don't use it, but like I'm glad it's there because I want if
I guess
if
that's
any
how I feel
app had
about
to take
this.
everybody's. Yeah, I just feel like what do you like? I don't know.
I'm not going to
Why
shitpost.
are you hiding behind
honestly.
shit for?
No, Sarah said she's trying to see somebody take a shot, and I feel like we disappointed her. So should I take a
Take
shot
a
for
motherfucking
Marcus?
Go ahead.
Yes.
My
Marcus, you're
crown,
taking a shot next week.
my crown
Yeah,
roll's a
yeah,
little far
yeah,
away,
Before
but I
we
will
start-
take a shot for Sarah though.
Yeah.
One
You're taking a
second.
shot before we start the shot clock next week.
Anyway, what do you guys think? As we move on, we have some topics to get into.
Yeah,
tonight.
you have to lead the next one
Sure, absolutely.
because
This is off the dome,
off the dome,
off the
ski.
dome, off the dome,
Off top, as they say.
off the dizome. Jay is my favorite now. Why?
What?
Okay.
Am I missing things in the chat?
Yeah, now I'm Sarah's favorite.
Where'd that come from?
Damn.
Sarah, this one's for you.
Oh, because you're taking a shot. That's
Oh,
why.
oh.
Shit, if I
Okay.
drink, will that increase my
Favoritism.
standing?
No.
Okay. Let's
Oh,
get
I
into.
guess I'm not drinking.
Go ahead and drink.
Guess I'm drinking. Start talking about Britney.
Okay.
It's Britney, bitch.
Like, did you guys see that video? Like, she goes, it's like, it's Britney, bitch. And then she goes like it is the best video ever. I love it so much. It's always been a favorite. It's like years and years and years old. I mean, free her till it's backwards. Free Britney till it's the other way around. Listen.
Raif.
See why guys want to get into the meat and potatoes.
Listen, we all know what's happening. This is the Free Britney movement. Just reiterated again, Free Britney. Listen, so I want to say a couple weeks ago, Britney Spears for the first time publicly spoke on the conservatorship that she has been in for like 13 years. Ever since obviously, everything that happened back in 2008, almost like just, I would say more like a media spiral that happened back then as she was just clowned on and like just terrorized by the paparazzi, by the media, by every commentator and pundit and anybody that was on TV or on the blogs or anything at that time. It was just like the constant coverage, horrible coverage of Britney Spears at that time has put her in a place that she was vulnerable to be scooped up by people that you would think that would have her best interest at heart, her being her father, her family, and kind of her whole life being controlled and taken over by her father, Jamie Spears, father of Britney and Jamie Lynn, who we know of Zoe 101 fame.
Mhm.
And so basically she's in this thing called a conservatorship where all of her financial everything, like literally every financial decision she can possibly make, she cannot spend $1 without or maybe she has an allowance or something, but she cannot spend like money without the permission of her father and whoever is like the conservator, the kind of like the lawyers and like the different like managers that she has that are in control of her finances. And even more upsetting, her life. She cannot go anywhere. She cannot do anything. Excuse me. Some of the new details that we found out this past couple weeks were that she had an IUD in place where she could not even have a baby if she wanted to. She was denied getting a marriage to her long-term, her like 4-year relationship with her boyfriend. And it's just like kind of crazy stuff. The more we've never heard her speak on this before. Outside of cryptic Instagram posts, we've never known her to like what her thoughts on it were. Like we knew her fans were paying attention and knew something was up, and
especially with the documentary too.
Yeah, and the
because she wasn't
documentary
even
came
involved
about
with that.
because of the fans, like which is,
yeah, that's what I mean. Like she
noted.
wasn't involved, so this is her first like
right.
time
So this is
speaking
huge.
about it.
And I'm glad that Tim pointed out there was a documentary on Hulu that was done by the New York Times that really like opened up my eyes to like even more, because I used to actually, you know, I'm sure like many people got interested like what's going on with Britney Spears. I went down multiple Britney Spears rabbit holes. I've documented that. I've tweeted about that like a long time ago. I've gone down Britney Spears rabbit holes, and they've been very interesting to like see how that like major pop star. I mean, guys, let me just quick aside. Pop culture, paparazzi, and like entertainment culture was never as like hyper crazed as it was back when Britney was like the main thing. Like nobody is seeing the paparazzi back when Britney was, you know, the biggest pop star in the world. So it was really sad to see, but we were all led to believe that she was suffering mentally, and maybe she was. We all are to an extent, but we were made to think that she could not do anything for herself. And it didn't help when we would get videos and clips of her seeming strange, seeming off, like, oh wow, okay, only to find out that like some of it was because she was being drugged, and some of it was because there was calls for help, and some of it was because she was made to feel that she was crazy, you know, her words, not mine, I feel, that she was crazy in a moment when she was not. I heard someone on I have to say there was a live stream coming from the court where we heard her words. Like it was actually wild to hear. And I heard her say, speak on like, I've never thought that she would have spoke like that. Like she was very coherent, like very like with it, like very attentive, and like, and you could tell she was very like nervous about what she was going to say. And you could tell that it almost seemed like she was trying to fit all of her words in at once, because the stream could go down at any moment, which I heard it did. Which is just wild, because it's like, wow, like she literally had no way of getting these words on record for everybody to know, and that was like her only chance. So with all that being said, I definitely want to open it up to you guys and what your thoughts are on the whole thing, what you guys know about it. And I think the last thing that we found out was that from that time, from like the court appearance, she's not going to have any more appearances in court that will be available to the public. She has requested for her father to be off for conservatorship. There was a judge ruling on a previous,
that was denied, right?
On a previous request. So it's not of the new request that was just filed. So the reports were mixed there. Actually, there's no decision on the new filing that she gave recently as a result of the appearance that she just had in court. And lastly, as of I think a couple of days ago, she's been in Hawaii with her boyfriend Sam, I think his name is, and the paparazzi are still doing paparazzi things, which is being all in her business and, you know, not helping the situation at all. So what do we think about everything that we just learned?
Can I ask one question as someone who's probably just like not informed enough about the situation?
Sure.
How did it come about that her father made all the decisions for her? Like when, like where's the timeline of that starting?
I mean, the direct timeline is when, you know, back in 2008, she loses the custody of her kids. You know, she shaves her head. She goes through a divorce, I think a year before that.
Yeah, I remember
all of that. Like all in, then she goes into rehab, and she was forced into rehab by her father, and all of that. So like that's the timeline. Like it all happened at that same time. Oh yeah, okay. So Sarah adds also the wealth management group that was part of the conservatorship just pulled from it. So that's a little win. Absolutely. Thank you, Sarah, for adding that. There's a wealth management company that is supposed to be in charge of her enormous estate. Like the money that woman has that she has not been able to eat off of, by the way. Like she's allowed like a percentage of what she also she's been forced to work, that she's earned. She's been forced to work, do tours and stuff that she did not want to do. She's been forced to work to make money for other people that could then oppress her using the money that she made them. There's lawyers on both sides, lawyers that representing her that are not advocating for her best interest. There's lawyers for the conservatorship and her father and everybody in charge there that are making money by keeping in this system. So there's all these conflicts of interest, all these people not in the best looking out for Britney. She's been put on drugs that she does not want to take that make her feel worse and make her feel more sedated. And I think the last thing I wanted to say, I think it was wealth management with an enormous estate. I don't know, there's a lot there. Like there's really a lot, like when it comes down to it.
My biggest question is just like, I guess there literally is a court case going on right now, but I guess my biggest question is just like, how is this legal? How can this grown woman just be oppressed by like all these people that are literally obviously using her for the money that she makes them? And it's just like, I don't understand how this is even like something that can even happen in this country.
Was she deemed like in a court of law like unable to make these decisions for herself or something? Like,
yeah, I mean,
like I said, I'm just like not informed enough. Like I remember everything that happened like in 2008 with all that stuff, but like because of that,
she can't control her actions. Like,
listen, when you're in that kind of like level of like scrutiny in the public, and everybody sees, and, you know, the judges are not like, I hate when like judges in courtrooms all act like, oh, we, you know, don't look at the outside. Like you're gonna be influenced by what you see. They see this major pop star, the biggest pop star in the world. In the media, like all over the magazines, she's crazy, gets, you know, shoved into a rehab facility and then gets the custody taken away of her kids and is told, you cannot see these kids if you do not do this. So she accepts the conservatorship over her. That's what happened. So she accepts.
Okay. So she felt she was pressured
to get
pressured
access to her kids, and then all this happens. And then it's like when you're in it, you can't get out of it because they're not telling that you have the rights to get out of it. That you can petition the court to get out of it. They're drugging you and making you do these things. Oh, also last point. This is what I wanted to say that I forgot. So they're arguing that she is incoherent and like cannot make any decisions for herself, but she's also working like a nonstop in Vegas.
That's what I was about to say.
She's had the biggest Las Vegas residency that they've ever seen. Everybody comes in Vegas to see Britney. She's making millions and millions and millions of dollars doing that Vegas tour. She's choreographing it herself. And there's video of her doing this. So it's like, how are you choreographing it, you know, planning this tour, doing all these, or not tour, planning this residency, doing all these things, touring, doing music with all these people, working to keep this afloat, making millions of dollars, and you're still deemed that you are like not mentally fit to run any of your.
That's what I was about to say.
Things.
How is that like
where,
it doesn't make sense.
Random tidbit, but if I was in Vegas, I would see a Britney show. Shit.
I would too.
Exactly. And that which is just wild that like if
my favorite
like,
era of hers, by the way, is like that womanizer era, like womanizer. Like that was everything. When I saw that on Teen Nick, that music video on Teen Nick nonstop.
And this might be slightly off topic and has nothing to do. She has nothing to do with this, but like I don't understand like how, like where's Jamie Lynn in this? Like is she also under conservatorship? You know, she also is like she got pregnant at 16. Let's not forget that. You know, I feel like, you know, should we have some what is the standards, I guess, in the Spears family of who is too off the rails and who is not off the rails? You know what I mean?
Getting pregnant at 16 is not.
They didn't. She didn't give them enough of a chance.
And y'all, I'm gonna need y'all to let that hurt go over that Zoe 101 thing. Y'all need to let that go.
Look, I am hurt. I wanted it to be finished, and I am upset.
No, all I'm gonna say,
I'm upset, Marcus.
She just didn't give them enough of a chance to take advantage of her, like Britney did.
No, I mean she was. Here's the thing. It's unfortunate. You asked where Jamie Lynn was. She was catching flights off that Britney Spears money. That's what she was doing.
That's what she was. She was enjoying it.
So
I mean, also some of Zoe 101 money.
And I used to think it was only her dad. Apparently, like her, like she didn't have any, you know, she didn't carve out a little
to say about her
mom, to say like my mom was in my corner, like, you know. So it's kind of unfortunate. I don't know.
No, that is what that, like now understanding more, it is crazy that she is deemed well enough to work her ass off, but not to run her own affairs in a state and all that stuff. Like,
it's unfortunate, and I really hope, obviously everybody hopes, you know, free Britney, and everybody hopes that for the best that she finally gets some wins and like is able to control her life again, make decisions for herself, have the family that she wants, you know, get married, do all the things I'm sure that she wants to do. She's coming up. I think she's almost gonna be. I think she's 39 at this point, like 38.
She's not even 40 yet. Damn, she's still young.
She's like almost like there. So it's like, how are you? Like you've been in the game for this long, and you can't control your life like that. It's actually ridiculous. So I really hope that she sees her way out. And I also want to shout out last thing on this, I want to shout out her fans because her fans have been on the beat. Like they've been on this. They've known about this for years. They've been calling this out for years. The Free Britney movement is not new.
It's been a thing. It's just only being popularized.
Yeah,
recently.
and I really want to shout them out for. I think there's something to be said here, and I actually want to have this discussion another time. I think this is worth like a video to do. I don't know what that in the future, but like there's good and bad things about like stan culture and like fan culture and stuff. But like honestly, you do start to fans are often made fun of because they're like, you don't know this person, you think that you know this person, like blah blah blah. Like
they do know that person.
The thing is, they do because there's an extension of creativity, obviously, that you give in your music. If you're that good in your dance, like in your interviews and stuff, and if someone's consuming that much content, I'm sure they can understand who you are to some extent, even if you're putting on a performance, right? Even if you're putting on a show of who you are, it's like they understand something enough to be clear that they're looking at these Instagram posts and like, this isn't. She's calling for help. Like,
yeah.
I just want to leave on that note. I think that the stan culture argument should not be whittled down to just saying like it's weird that you guys think that you know this person when you don't. I think it's more nuanced than that. I think there's something that needs to be said there. So that's something I'm gonna work on. I'm gonna come up with an argument for that. But yeah, all right.
And we'd love to hear it.
All right. Let's move on.
Thanks on to the next segment.
Yeah, let's move on.
Okay. I can introduce it. I wrote a little spiel down.
Yeah.
So, taking a turn away from our usual topics, as we normally talk about music and stuff. However, we also just in general, like even though our last segment was just about an artist, but it was more about in the news and pop culture, whatnot in general. So we thought we'd kind of shift to some news in the sports world.
Some sports news.
Look at us.
Look at us.
Look at us. Yeah.
Sport unavailable.
You'll have to find out I'm like this huge sports fan all of a sudden. Go ahead.
Yeah. All right. So so quickly, just as of July 1st, which is yesterday, the NCAA ruled that all college athletes are able to earn money from their name, image, and likeness.
Yes, sir.
Which is, for people that are not sports fans, this is huge. This is huge. I feel like I feel like it's not being talked about as much as it should be because this is huge. Like, honestly, this is like some of the biggest news for, like, this is something that should have been done. Like, think of all the amazing, like, college athletes that should have been having something like this.
And there have been college athletes that have been something like this, and they've been punished very heavily for it.
Exactly. So a lot of the arguments against, so basically what this means, I guess, like, to kind of,
can I just like underscore the point that you said there? The length that the NCAA would go to enforce this rule, and just
so
be
hard,
greedy
Marcus.
and make it so that these players are like working and going to school, and I say working because this is a job for them. Working,
it is a job.
Going to school, like exhausting themselves nonstop, no sleep, like all this stuff, and have companies make money off of them, off the schools, and money, like schools get millions.
Yeah,
these schools are making millions,
and companies make millions off of them, and they're like, they have to wear like certain this and certain that. There was reports where they couldn't even get like laptops like to work on. They couldn't even get the lowest things. There was a story somebody on, so I think that, to your point, ESPN, the sports channels, they're talking about it because they realize how much it's a big deal. But I think it's a big deal for like in every field. Like everybody should really be talking about this. Like, as I'm gonna let you.
Yeah, finish, in the sports world, no, it's definitely huge.
It's wild, like the length that the NCAA went to enforce this, and it's unfortunate because, like I said, there's people that were playing D1 basketball and like couldn't eat.
Yes, and that was a big story. It's like people, there were players, basketball players or football players, like in general in college, that have come out and said stories as they're professionals now and retired professionals, but they would talk about how in college they would just not be able to eat. Like they would be like talking, they would be like, okay, coach, I want to quit because like I don't have the money to eat. But they would see like these executives, or they would see like their jerseys being sold in like in Nike or in malls, and they would be like, wow, I'm sitting here struggling and I cannot eat. But yet these companies and these universities making money off of my jersey, you know, and that was always the biggest problem with it. And it was really screwed up. It was a really screwed up system.
Yeah.
And like then the NCAA would go out of their way to you know, make martyrs and show that, you know, and like, you know, to enforce these policies and, you know, be really strict on these players. And if any player would taking away achievements, I guess one of the biggest ones, if you didn't know, was, you know, Reggie Bush, one of the best college athletes of all time. Literally, this guy was getting like 500 yards a game rushing the ball. Like, it was insane. If you know sports, that's a lot of yards in one game. Like, that is actually insane. Like, this man was amazing. And they took away his Heisman, which is the highest accolade. It's like it's like the MVP in NFL. It's like, you know, you're the best player of like, you know, thousands of kids. And, you know, it's only rare people get that. And, you know, they took it away from him because he was getting paid for, you know, he got a few sponsorships every now and then, you know, and it's like there's a whole movement now for him to get it reinstated and stuff like that. And that's been a policy. The NCAA still to this day will not even return Reggie Bush's calls, you know, like that is how messed up the NCAA is, you know. It's a very messed up system, and they've been messed up for a while.
I just want to quickly say that the argument against that, kind of the NCAA and whoever else like was against this idea, their argument was basically saying that these players are getting free college as their payment, which when you think about it is that like
so do scholars.
You're getting free college to what most of these players are doing. They're going to play for a year, drop out, and then go to the NFL.
Exactly.
Like they're not really there for the education. They're there to play football.
Well, not most. I wouldn't say most.
Well, no, they have to play at least 3 years. It's a rule. It's a rule.
You know,
okay, yeah, but still, I'm not going to say everybody. But a lot of them are there, or not a lot, or some of them are there just to play football.
Yes.
So like to say that they shouldn't be getting paid for that, especially when, like you said, their jerseys getting sold, all these other things, like
I think
ticket
sales. One of the
arguments too.
I saw one of the arguments too being they wanted to keep the sports amateur, and it's like, let's not.
They're not.
They're not amateur. They're not amateur.
College
because you're not
making
better money off of it. You're making real professional, real money off of it. You're signing licensing rights to ESPN, CBS, Fox. Like
that's what I'm saying.
That's crazy. The money that's in
this ain't little league.
Sports.
This is
Like, and even just on the college spectrum, you cannot sit here and call like teams like these big schools like Ohio State, like Alabama, Clemson. Like these are not like compared to like even teams like Towson. Like, you know, like these aren't amateurs. Like Towson's team is amateur. Like these Clemson kids, like they are literally pretty much pro ready football players. You know what I mean? Like they should be getting money. They should be getting the money of pros. Like this is something they've dedicated their entire life to. These are not amateur kids. These are people who want to get paid for what they do.
I think this is interesting too. That like now the floodgates are open. Like
I wanted to say this. Okay, so thank you for that. The floodgates are open, and what's very interesting is so this all comes off the back. This is a hasty decision. They've actually had years to be able to create guidelines on this and like actually implement this correctly if they were coming in good faith, but they never thought in their wildest dreams that this decision would be made. So they thought like, you know, we can just keep oppressing these kids and keep making them do this and go home with nothing, because the reality is most of them go home with just the education. And honestly, the education, the college education these days, we know what is that doing for most people? So it's like you work so hard and don't have much to speak for it, to be honest. So it's like these people should get compensated for the time they're in college, since that is like that's like
they're working hard. They're working just as hard as anyone that's working like a standard like job as they're doing their studies or anything else like that. Yeah, like I feel like
which I would say
if not more, honestly.
I would say
honestly more
because of the strict like requirements.
How demanding life. It is.
Like, you know,
these kids have to go to practice every day. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So the thing I want to say is that they made this decision because the Supreme Court ruled that I guess it was unconstitutional or something, that or maybe it just had a guidance or something that they're not allowed to do this basically. And I don't think that it was like because they made that decision that like everything they ever did was like overturned. I think what happened was they made that decision and then we're like, oh shit, like the writing's on the wall now, like, this is gonna happen and we have to make this happen. So they got ahead of it and decided to change the rules. But now what's wild is because apparently the athletes, like the second that came out, they like the sponsorships are going out.
like,
So I love that.
immediately.
People
Immediately.
are already
Yeah.
sponsored. Yeah.
But here's the thing. The NCAA is going to have a field day trying to like police all this stuff and
Restrict
make new
it,
guidelines
yeah.
and make new restrictions. So it's like they're gonna be way too reactionary and like way too like they're
It's too
gonna do
late.
way too much. Well, here's the thing, they're gonna like start, you know, making unreasonable
They're gonna start doing
requirements
weird
for
shit.
stuff.
I
And it's
know
like,
they
yo,
are.
like
Mhm.
you could have done this the right way and like you could have saw that the writing was on the wall. You could have just done that was like the right thing to do, but no, like they're just greedy and an evil corporation and it's like
They're a
sucks
big
because that's also,
corporation.
like,
Yeah.
Any big corporation is gonna be
And-
greedy like that.
it's unfortunate because the NCAA is actually like the only way to go through, like to be like you have to be a college athlete to get into the pros. You have to be a college athlete to do anything. So it actually really sucks that that's like
Unless
the
you're,
only
like,
pipeline.
A prodigy.
Yeah, unless
For
you- unless you're
certain
a little-
Well,
sports,
even then,
not-
I feel like there's rules against it now. Like I feel like I don't think you can really be like
Yeah, the
out of high
NCAA
school
fought
anymore.
for NCAA
Yeah.
fought for a lot of rules so that kids had to go to college for
Right.
like
And,
for
well, one
basketball it's 1 year and football is 3 years. I don't know the rest of the sports
one
though.
thing Sarah just put too, I like that this will allow, like encourage athletes to stay in school longer, which is nice.
Which
That's
is
also
interesting,
true. That is also
But
very true.
I guess the other point would be that the athletes, like
I
the
mean,
schools would see it like
that's
we're
why
making
some
less
kids
money
were
off
only-
them.
But the really good kids, though, the really good kids, it's like, do you want to stay in school and make thousands, or do you want to
Well,
go to
really
NFL and
good
make
kids aren't gonna
millions?
stay in school.
That is
Like, that's not
true.
what they're doing. Like,
Oh
they're gonna-
no, that
gonna
is
leave this
true.
at the
Because think
account.
about there were kids that were only going for a year. Well, because they weren't making the money, they wanted to try and get right into the pros so they could start making money off of it because it wasn't feasible for them to stay for.
I think I really,
more than one
when it
year.
comes to this decision, I really think about the kids that like there's more kids that are never going to see the pros than will. So I think about them and just like
definitely.
you go through college and you're not going to be, you know, the one drafted. So in that time that you're making,
You might as well-
these schools all this money.
Yeah.
I mean, you should be compensated for your work. That's all.
Yeah,
You
no,
should
I
be,
agree.
hands down. Especially, I feel like you should get compensated for your work, especially if other people are making money
Look,
off of
if
your work.
if I got paid for being in the in the college marching band, then these kids should get paid.
Look,
You're gonna
that's
say
what I'm
for,
saying.
Like,
It was a stipend. I'm just
Of what,
I'm
like
just making
$25?
jokes. What?
of how much?
It went up every year. Don't worry about it.
They got little stipends. You don't want.
What are you like hiding
he
your little
said
stipend for?
he's
Like,
okay.
I actually
said we
don't
get
remember.
paid, but a marching band.
Actually, I'm pretty sure like it was like I think my first year it was like 500 or something like that. And, like,
Okay,
went
they
up-
paying a marching
went
band
up
out here.
incrementally every year. I don't remember though. I think it was like over 1,000 by your senior year, but I didn't stay that long. But don't worry about that. Do you guys have anything else you want to say about this? I'm excited to
just
see where this goes. This is great.
I've been seeing tweets of like, oh, all the Alabama college players about to be getting all the Dodge commercials. We about to see hella Dodge commercials with Alabama players. Like Dodge was like, you know, I'm gonna get you, I'm gonna get you, I'm gonna get you, I'm gonna get you. Let's go
They're
shoot a
gonna see
commercial.
them everywhere. We're gonna see these kids everywhere, and
Like,
on
yes.
and on their Instagrams too. They're gonna be plugging. Like they're basically influencers now.
They are influenced. That's literally what's going to be. I feel like this is going to be a really interesting, like, next new wave of athletes because we're going to see a lot of like influencer athletes, like a lot of media. Like, oh my god, like media companies, clothing companies are going to eat this up. They're going to be like, oh, we have all this,
stuff.
we have this marketing money, and now we can pay less money because you can pay a college player. Like, you come a college kid making no money. If you come to him and say, hey, I'll give you $2,000 to post this on your Instagram page, that's chump change to Nike. But to that college player, that's like, oh my god.
For sure.
Yeah, from going to making no money to that, I agree.
Like, so it's gonna be a really interesting ride. I'm really kind of excited for this new season of sports, to be honest. Like, this is gonna be really fun fall slash winter, so I'm really excited for it.
They're about to be set up for life though. If like they're smart,
They are gonna be
Yeah,
the smart
Just-
ones will
just
be set
like,
up for life.
You know, 1, 2 years, 3 years, and you get like, you know, money that people with like masters and like that would make in a year. Like you get that in 1 year for please. Like they'll be set up. They'll be set up. Anyway, moving on to the last thing, right? Tim has
Yes.
Yes. So we have a little game prepared for
Yes,
the
we
people.
do.
I hope anyone watching will participate as well.
Please.
So I'm gonna call this the rapper real name game. Let's call it that. So I'm gonna
How
say
do we feel about like going into it? How do we feel about this?
RRNG.
I have. How do I feel?
No, DJ.
Oh, I'm
How do you
excited.
feel, Dina? I have
Like-
5. I have 5 for
Okay, let's
tonight.
go.
I think this is something we can do a lot because there are so many.
There are a lot. There
And,
are
like,
many
I was
rappers.
doing yeah, exactly. But there are a lot that like I was like, damn, like I just realized there's so many rappers out here. I have no idea what their names are.
Multiple choice.
Yes. So
Makes
there are
sense,
5 multiple choice questions. Obviously, there is 1 correct answer for each one. I hope you guys
Hi, Mom.
give it your
Sorry.
all
That's my
on
mom,
this
that's my
one.
sister.
Hi, sister.
So, like I said, I'm gonna say the name, and then I'm gonna list off your options of who
Okay.
you think it might be. I've never heard any of these names before tonight, so I didn't pick any easy ones. Like we know Nicki's name. The 3 of us talked about Doja's real name the other night. I didn't
Very
pick any
long.
of those. I didn't pick either of those. I didn't put people whose rap names are just their names, obviously.
Daniel
So-
Caesar.
Yeah, so we're gonna jump
He's
into
not a
it.
rapper.
I mean, singer.
Yeah, I was thinking more along the lines of like people like
What's a rapper that has his actual name? Sorry.
Kanye West.
Yeah, I
Kanye
was
West
gonna
is
say,
one.
Kanye.
Kanye
Isn't
is one.
Kendrick's name actually Kendrick Lamar?
Kendrick
Or am I-
Lamar. Well,
Is
he
it?
has-
I don't think it is
He has
actually.
like a first name.
Sorry. Let's get to the game though.
Okay,
Yeah, sorry,
okay,
go
okay,
ahead.
okay. So our first rapper is Willie Maxwell II.
Willie. Okay.
Your options are A, French Montana, B, Kodak Black.
Wait, how are
C.
we giving our answer?
He's gonna finish it, and then we just say it, and
Or you
A
could
letter.
hold
You should
up.
call like you should like.
Or
one,
do
two,
you
three,
want to
should-
hold up? Okay. So it's A, B, C, and D, like
Mhm.
that.
okay.
And I'll
Yes.
count down 3, 2, 1, and then you hold
But
it.
then
So
say it. Okay. So
Yeah.
like give your answer, but then say it too. So like who's gonna pick it now?
okay, yeah. So A, French Montana. I'll say it one more time. Willie Maxwell II is either A, French Montana, B, Kodak Black, C, YG, or D, Fetty Wap.
Willie Maxwell II. Okay, I got my answer.
All right. In 3, 2, 1.
Fetty Wap.
Ah, we thought the same thing.
It is Fetty Wap.
Yes,
It is Fetty Wap. His name
yes.
is Willie Maxwell II.
New Jersey's own.
Fucking Willie.
All right, nice job. You each have a point.
Let's go. Marcus, I'm winning.
All right,
winning this. I was
number
already-
two,
Jeez.
number two. Sergio Giovanni Kitchens.
I think I know this one actually.
Is it A, ASAP Ferg, B, Young Thug, C, Gunna, or D, Ski Mask the Swamp God? In 3, 2, 1, go. It is
Oh God.
C, Gunna.
Ah, I know that's not Ski Master's real name. That's my man's.
Okay.
All right. Number
Let's go 2-1, baby.
is Samir Beisel Woods.
Samir Beisel Woods.
Is it A, Designer, B, Lil Uzi, C, Lil Yachty, or D, 21 Savage?
Run it back.
A, Designer, B, Lil Uzi, C, Lil Yachty, or D, 21 Savage?
Okay, 3.
Yep.
Two.
3, 2, 1, go. You are both incorrect.
Ah,
Was it one? Was it
It
one?
is Lil Uzi's name.
It's Lil
Oh,
Uzi's
Samir.
name?
Really?
Okay.
Yep.
Okay.
Samir
Damn.
Beisel Woods.
That was like the last person. I thought
Samir
it was.
Beisel Woods.
Mm-hmm.
Interesting.
Okay, Samir.
All right. Question number 4. We have DJ in the lead with 2 points.
Yes,
Marcus
sir.
with 1 point.
1
we still
point.
have 2 more to go. So Marcus could pull ahead. Number 4 is Tyler Justin, like Tyler Dash Justin, Anthony Sharp. Is
Long
it
name.
A, 24K Golden, B, Lil TJ, C. Lil Tecca, or D. Sway Lee?
I feel like the easiest one here. It cannot be the easiest one here, right? The can't be the most obvious one. Okay. Countdown, Tim.
In 3, 2, 1, go.
I gotta say the most obvious one.
It is not Lil
Ah!
TJ.
That was good one, Tim.
It is Lil Tecca.
That is a good one. That was a real good one.
It is a good one.
like,
I knew I
bro.
was gonna get you guys with that
Little
one.
TJ,
That's
come on. Tyler Johnson, are you serious?
Justin is
Tyler
not
Justin?
Lil TJ. It's not Lil TJ. I got you guys with that one though.
Tyler Justin. That was a good one. I like that one.
Asking you about
Alright.
all the rappers I don't listen to. Yay.
What?
Okay, go ahead.
You got
Tyler,
one of
look,
them.
Tyler Justin.
Go ahead.
Oh, Lil TJ was clearly already taken when he was coming up with his rapping.
Exactly.
All right. So number 5 is Maria Cecilia Simone Kelly.
Ooh, fancy name.
Is it A, Cardi B, Rico Nasty, C, Young M.A., or D, Lotto?
Okay. Okay.
Run it back one more time.
Wait, the name or the options?
Both.
Maria Cecilia Simone Kelly.
Go.
A, Cardi B, Rico Nasty, C, Young M.A., or D, Lotto?
Okay, go.
3, 2, 1, go. Marcus is correct.
It's Rico. It's Rico.
It is Rico.
I would not think her first name is Maria.
Rico.
Mhm. Nice job. So Marcus brought it back to a tie, which means we're gonna have to do this again very soon to see who
Damn.
can be the champion.
Damn. Looks like we tied, Marcus. How do you?
I really got you guys with Lil Tecca. I apologize.
The Lil Tecca was a good one. Lil Tecca, that was a great one, Tim. That was a great game. I love
That
that.
was
I love
good,
that. That was a
All right.
that was a fantastic way to end the show.
Yeah, let us know what you think of that game, you guys. I definitely want to do that again, solely based on how fun that was just now.
Fun. Okay, so let's.
Wish we had a tiebreaker round, but
No.
I could quickly pull up the timer.
Next time.
Okay. You're right.
So much
Wouldn't
fun.
want to rush into it.
Alrighty. Okay, so yeah, so content to come. That's all I'll say.
Marcus said content to come.
Agreed.
End the show.
In case anyone is unaware,
Is what?
July is the month of Fridays.
And it's the month of Fridays. Welcome.
Just cause.
Just cause, you know.
So,
I mean, if you want to, I mean, for the people who are here with us this long, honestly, we just have a lot of vacations planned.
We're busy
So you
that
know,
day.
we're busy that day. So we had to make it on Fridays, you know. It's cool. We vibing.
Okay, so I'm gonna close this out. Okay.
Yes, go ahead, Marcus.
All right, guys. It was a pleasure, by the way. It was a pleasure to be here tonight. Thank you so much for joining. But that's not the
Of course.
closing. But this, I just want to say that. Thank you so much.
It's always a pleasure. Marcus.
Always a pleasure with you guys. Thank you for watching. Okay, so Tim.
Oh,
But
wait.
Tim, don't act like we don't have a schedule, brother.
Wait.
All you
You
gotta
have
say is, like, which
5
time.
words, Tim, but to fight you.
Okay. We, the three of us, will wish all of you a very good night. Thank you again for
And
tuning
here's
in.
your weekly kiss on the cheek.
Wait.
Oh, it was like you were taking too long, Marcus. You're not going to say anything.
Take
You
it too
gave
long.
him a
I just
breath.
finished what I was
Yeah, what are you
saying.
talking about? Anyway.
Let's start over.
Okay, go ahead.
Everyone, thank you again for tuning in. I hope you all have a very great night.
You can find it. Well, if you have not already, please. What can you do on Twitter, Twitch? Follow us on Twitch. Check back here with us next Friday, hopefully at 8 p.m. We'll have a drink and enjoy ourselves. You can follow us on Twitter at @NoAvailable on Twitter. Be a part of our trusted friends. Instagram coming soon, Facebook coming soon. Subscribe to us on YouTube. Just search No Unavailable. Check out our stuff. And I believe that's all I think. TikTok at No Unavailable. Love you guys.
We
And with
run
that-
the main TikTok.
We run the main.
Right.
And with that being said, this is me giving you your weekly kiss on the cheek. Love you guys, and I hope you have a fantastic rest of your evening.
Okay.